Hello students, welcome back to the English class. Today our topic is Anansi and the Snake. So before starting the story, let's know something about Anansi stories. Anansi stories originated in Ghana, West Africa. Anansi's name comes from the word in the Akan language for spider. Akan is a language spoken in Ghana and Ivory Coast. Who is Anansi? Anansi is a very smart but mischievous West African god. He often takes the shape of a spider and is considered to be the god of all knowledge of stories. He is also one of the most important characters of West African and Caribbean folklore. So, what is folklore? Folklore is a story circulated by word of mouth among the common folk. Anansi stories are often funny and teach us lessons about the consequences of making bad choices, and that it is better to be smart than to be strong. Let's begin. So students, the story Anansi and the Snake has been given in your literature reader book. You will find it in both revised book and in old book. As per the revised book, you will get the story in page number 22, and in old book, the story has been given in page number 34. Now I read it. Anansi was a large, hairy, long-legged spider who lived in the forest. All animals despised meaning given in the bottom of the page means disliked. All animals despised him because he was a trickster. Trickster means fraud, who cheats people. He wasn't strong like elephant or brave like lion. He wasn't beautiful like the gazelle or fierce like tiger. Fierce means very angry or aggressive. He couldn't run like deer, sing like bird, buzz like bee, or swim like fish. But Anansi was smart. Smart means intelligent, who is able to think quickly. Anansi was determined that all the other animals should recognize his greatness. Determined means having a firm decision and being resolved not to change it. Recognize means identify or accept. So Anansi was determined that all the other animals should recognize his greatness, so he tried to getting into their good books. Good book means be in somebody's favor or good opinion. He would bring presents to tiger and play with his children, praise peacock for his tail feathers or ox for his horns, but it didn't work. They still despised him. He was still just Anansi, small, black and hairy. So, in these two paragraphs, we come to know that Anansi was an ugly looking spider. But that was not only the reason that the other animals of the forest disliked him. The reason was he was a fraud. He didn't have any good qualities to achieve anything, but he was very smart. So he always tried to achieve things from his smartness. So Anansi decided to do something so that other animal of the forest respect him, or to earn respect, Anansi decided to do something. He knew that all of them were afraid of snake. Them means the other animals. Dog and rabbit fled from snake in terror, and even elephant turned aside if he saw snake hanging from a branch in his way. Now students, just notice snake, dog, rabbits, these are mentioned in capital letters. When do we use capital letter? In case of proper nouns. But these animals are common nouns, right? Then why they are mentioned in capital letters? Because here these animals themselves are portraying as a characters. So they are proper noun. The snake itself is a character. So that's why this is working as a proper noun here in the story. Same like other animals' name also. Okay. One day, all the animals were gathered together, as was the custom, boasting to one another, telling each other of their beauty and strength. Boasting means to speak too proudly or happily about what you have done or what you have. When it was Anansi's turn, he climbed up a tree trunk and shouted, "I'm the most beautiful, I'm the strongest of all." As Anansi was very smart and he was a trickster, so something was working in his mind. That's why he boastfully claimed that thing just the opposite of what he was. He was not at all beautiful. Everyone knew that. So he claimed himself as the most beautiful. He was not at all strong, but he claimed himself as the strongest of all. Hyena laughed, and donkeys brayed, and the monkeys jumped up and down, screeching and howling in amusement. Screeching means loud, harsh noise. Howling means long and loud sound. Amusement means finding something funny. So, all the animals laughed. "What can you do, Anansi?" asked Tiger, "to prove that you are the strongest?" "I'll capture snake." Capture means catch or arrest, boasted Anansi. Again, boastfully, confidently, Anansi claimed. All the animals laughed again. So it was a matter of love indeed. Anansi claimed almost an absurd. He told that he will capture snake. And who was the snake? By whom everybody, all the animals of the forest, even the elephant also was afraid of. But being very smart, Anansi was serious and he was confident. And other animals, they laughed. What do you think, students? Anansi would be able to prove himself? He would be able to capture snake? To know that, wait for the next presentation. Till then, you read the story once again, and if you still have any queries, any question, or if you can't understand anything, feel free to ask me. Thank you.